Welcome back. You're watching Newsx. My name is Vineet Malhotra. Well, a verbal spat erupted between leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi and Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu at the Parliament this morning. During a demonstration before the day's proceedings, Mr. Gandhi referred to the former Congress leader as a traitor friend. He even extended his hand out, which was met with zero response. In his response, Bittu called Mr. Gandhi Desh Ke Dushman. Well, the brief exchange occurred when the Congress MPs were protesting near the Makar Dwar. Well, here is a traitor walking right by. Look at his face, is what Mr. Gandhi had said to Mr. Bittu when he was passing by. He then offered to shake hands with him, saying, "Hello, brother, my traitor friend. Don't worry, you will come back to Congress." Bittu, a three-time MP and Union Minister of State, MOS for Railways, had switched to the BJP right before the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, like many others. Let's take a look at this video and what really happened, and then we, of course, debate.
Thank you. The thing is, here is the traitor walking right by. Take a look at the face. That's what it looks like. Hello, brother. My traitor friend. Don't worry, you'll come back. Surrender. Desh Ke
All right, Mr. Bittu, in fact, hit back at Rahul, alleging that the leader of opposition attempted to manhandle him and said that the confrontation followed his decision to leave the Congress and join the BJP. Bittu also invoked the anti-84 anti-Sikh riots, accusing the Congress of atrocities against Sikhs. I said, you are the biggest traitor of this country, the murderers of Sikhs. He also said Delhi Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa also criticized Rahul Gandhi, condemning the use of the word traitor against a Sikh minister and calling for action by the Lok Sabha Speaker. Let's discuss this. Joining us on the program is Mr. Surinder Singh Lali, International Affairs expert. He's obviously here as a Sikh voice. Mr. Nikhil Jain, political analyst, is also with us on the program. Mr. Ashwini Mishra from the Congress joins us too. Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian, with us on the program as well. Nikhil, I'll begin with you. Well, what did you make of this exchange? Do you think that, such a conversation inside or outside of the Parliament premises is, for the lack or the need of any better word, unparliamentary?
Absolutely not, Vineet, because let's see what really happened. It was a funny jibe. It was a banter-like remark. Rahul Gandhi did extend his hands to shake hands with this gentleman, but he tried to blow it out of proportions. And I think that was a very strategic move by the BJP, because the Prime Minister was supposed to speak in the Parliament today. And with all this controversy that has happened, nobody is speaking in the Parliament today. Nobody is answering on what sort of deal have we done with the US. Nobody is answering on the Epstein files. Nobody is answering on a whole bunch of other issues that the government has to answer on. What are we talking about? We're talking about one politician's remark to another politician. Then the BJP going around, carrying out protests, moving barricades, creating all sorts of anarchy, in their words. I don't think protests are anarchy, but when anybody else does it against the BJP, it becomes anarchy. So I'll just use that word for them as well. And they're now holding press conferences. Well, the fact of the matter is that this gentleman, Ravinder Singh Bittu, his own grandfather, Beant Singh, was in the Congress. He remained in the Congress after 84. Till 1992, he was a chief minister from the Congress in Punjab when he was assassinated by an ideology of Bhindranwale. And who is Bhindranwale? Somebody all of us, I think, would agree is a terrorist, but the BJP does not want to call him that. I can actually show you a video of Manjinder Singh Sirsa, the same gentleman who was sitting with Hardeep Puri in the press conference, who is a minister in Delhi, who hails Bhindranwala as a sant. Now, these are the people talking about the Sikhs have been called traitors. They're the same people who called Manmohan Singh Shikhandi and traitor. Prime Minister Modi himself had called Prime Minister Manmohan Singh a traitor. Did anybody from the Congress ever say that the Prime Minister is calling the entire Sikh community traitors? This is just rubbish in order to deviate from the important issues that the interests of Sikhs and the interests of farmers have been compromised in the trade deal that Donald Trump has won for his country, where we have only lost. We are opening up our agricultural markets to American corporates. In return, we're not getting anything. We can't levy any import duties on them while they continue to levy 18% import duties on us. While 2 years ago, the import duties that US leveled on our goods was about 3 to 4%. Now we'll be paying 18% import duty. Our goods will be paying 18% import duty there. We'd be investing $500 billion there. We'd stop purchasing oil from Russia. We'll start purchasing oil from Venezuela. It's going to cost more to the exchequer. Diesel is going to get more expensive. The farmers will have to face the brunt. The small manufacturers will have to face the brunt. To deviate from all these very important issues, we have this controversy being made out of nothing. That is what it is.
Okay, Joyita, you just joined, but I in fact will paraphrase what Nikhil said. He's saying the Epstein files are not being discussed in the parliament. The deal with the Americans is not being discussed in the parliament. If you're going to get oil, crude oil from Venezuela, it's going to be expensive for the country. And yet what we are targeting is Rahul Gandhi's comment towards a former member of the Congress party whose family lineage did not find anything wrong being in the Congress as long as it served their purpose, despite and after the 1984 attacks. How do you respond to that?
Well, it's not my job to respond to whatever, anyone and anything they comment on anything. I'll just say, the whole argument is absolutely fallacious to say that the Epstein files are not being this thing in Parliament or the deal. When I think Piyush Goyal himself gave a press conference, held a press conference yesterday, clearly saying that the deal is not yet done. Now, if we have suddenly decided to take Mr. Trump at face value and decide, yeah, Mr. Trump, we know how Mr. Trump has been, he can say anything and everything to please his way. Now we have suddenly decided that Mr. Trump is the paragon of virtue, paragon of truth and everything. And so that is the reason why it should be discussed. And the problem, you see, and then suddenly we are going to, this is, whatever the Congress is doing, whatever Mr. Rahul Gandhi is doing, and whatever the Congress party has done with that a particular video, AI generated video, that they have kind of posted of the Prime Minister, it's all it's in bad taste. It shows a poverty of ideas. It shows a lack of issues, and the Congress is not helping anyone by doing, and it is definitely not helping itself by doing such things. You know what Rahul Gandhi has done today by calling Bittu a traitor? It is but natural that the BJP will spin it as an anti-Sikh comment. And that is where the direction the thing is going. That this man is anti-Sikh. He is, and it's so offensive and uncultured and uncivilized behavior on the part of I would say, the leader of the opposition. You expect more gravitas from him. Not like, standing there on the streets and heckling others, behaving like a petty little troll. Such behavior is not expected of the leader of the opposition. So it is but natural. And after this Bittu traitor comment, he has just served the issue to BJP on a platter.
Okay.
Yes, Vinny.
All right, fair enough. Mr. Mishra, once again, taking a leaf out of what Joyita said, do you think it was necessary for Rahul Gandhi to say such a thing? The parliament is the forum to take on the government. The parliament is the avenue whereby which you can position and, explain yourself when it comes to certain issues. Why do this outside of parliament?
So, first of all, traitor or loyal itself is a relative term. It's not an absolute term that traitor always means or traitor to the nation. Traitor can be traitor to the community, traitor to the ideology, traitor to a friend. Like we use this word called jachan a lot of time for referring people who are individuals. We never say jachan means entire Thakur community or entire Rajput community. So I think Rahul Gandhi he did a right thing to call out a person. There has been ample number of traitors in Congress who actually you are in Congress because you believe in the ideology of Gandhi. When you go and join the hands of BJP, that means you don't believe in that ideology and you started believing in the ideology of Godse. So you are traitor to that ideology, you are traitor to that Gandhiwadi Vichardhara. And I think it is absolutely fine to call out these people. There's nothing wrong in that. Don't take it like you are talking about a community or per se for a reason. You are talking about an individual who is a traitor to Congress, and there has been number of traitors who betrayed Congress ideology. Like I can name Hemant Biswarma is there, Mr. Chauhan there, there's Shahjad Poonawala there, Acharya Pramod Krishnam sir there. So there has been people who been within the Congress and try to go against this core ideology. I don't see a problem Rahul Gandhi ji calling him a traitor. In spite of that, he called him a friend because he was in Congress. Rahul Gandhi always treated him as
Friend.
a friend.
He called him a
betrayed the
traitor
Congress.
friend. It's not the same thing, Mr. Mishra. It's not the same thing. It's like calling somebody an honest chore.
No, it's not the same. I'll explain you. So, if you betray me tomorrow, and I'm a great friend to you, I'll call you my traitor friend because I considered you a friend and you betrayed me. That means my old friend who become a traitor to my vichardhara, my ideology, my political party's ideology, and there's nothing wrong in doing that. I think we should call out everyone who just take this who talk about only the policies of making money, policies of corruptions, who just want to take that malai khane ke liye interested रहते हैं, but they are not interested in actually serving to the ideology, serving to the party.
Okay,
And
okay. I hear you. I hear what you feel, but Mr. Lali, isn't it an oxymoron calling somebody a traitor friend?
I think it's just banter.
शब्दों को परोसने का सलीका सीख लीजिए, शब्दों को परोसने का सलीका सीख लीजिए, क्योंकि अगर गुलाब भी ठीक से पेश ना करो तो कांटे चुभ जाते हैं. Vinit, Punjab is an emotion. Punjabis don't very easily forgive or forget because of the turbulent past they've had. And my unsolicited advice to Mr. Nikhil Jain, who I think took the Congress kind of leaning line, was, you don't want to bring Bhindranwala in, my friend, because who brought Bhindranwala in? So let's not go down that road. So the
Was
larger
he a
point-
terrorist or not?
Let him,
the
let him
larger
speak.
point I'm
Let him
trying
speak.
to
Nikhil, I'm
make
going to come to you
is
after this. Nikhil, it's your turn after this. Let him speak.
An LOP calling a cabinet minister and using a very strong term as a traitor, and especially to a Punjabi. I'm not too sure if I was them, I would do it because this can antagonize, the Punjabi community. And as Jyotir rightly said, that you are serving this on a platter to the BJP. Because let's understand one thing, there is still no closure to 1984. It wasn't that long ago. And Rajiv Gandhi was on record saying that if bada ped girta hai to chote, and all that. So if I were them, I wouldn't do it because you're dealing with Punjabis which have been on the front, at the receiving end for the longest of time. I mean, when partition happened, it wasn't really that after Bangladesh, wasn't really India, it was Punjab that was divided. Had it not been for the Punjabis not choosing to come with India, Gurgaon and Faridabad would have been the border of Pakistan. So my unsolicited advice is that when you deal with the Punjabis, and especially something like the BJP, which is very smart and very quick to take up the issue, and then maybe sometimes even blow it beyond proportions. I mean, I think even in Amritsar, the BJP party did a procession for this. So my advice to them is that with Punjabis, you might want to be more careful because they are very sensitive people who have been actually known for community service, sacrifice, and dignity of labor. So they do wear their pride on their own.
Okay. As promised, I want Nikhil to jump in on this now. Nikhil, go ahead.
See, I completely agree with the fact that the Punjabis are a very loyal, very fierce, very patriotic, very community service driven community. The Sikhs especially are such. Nobody is denying that. But when Mr. Lali says that Rahul Gandhi's comment to this individual who was a former Congress member and then became a BJP member, calling him a traitor friend, is somehow an attack on the Punjabi community or the Sikh community, did he notice that the same individual also called those bunch of people sitting there as Desh Ke Dushman? That also included Gurjeet Singh Aujla and Amrinder Singh Rajawaring, both of whom are Sikhs, both of whom are Punjabis, both of whom are members of parliament. They were at the very same place. So if Rahul Gandhi calling Bittu a traitor is calling the entire Sikh community a traitor, then Bittu called the entire Sikh community Desh Ke Dushman, and he also called the entire Kashmiri Pandit community Desh Ke Dushman. And Modi ji called the entire Sikh community a traitor when he called PM Manmohan Singh a traitor. And Modi ji called, the BJP called the entire Sikh community a shikhandi when they were calling that to the Prime Minister. And they are also been targeting the Baniya community when they attack Gandhiji, or they target the Dalit community when they attack Ambedkar, or they target the Kashmiri Pandit community when they attack Nehru, or they target the Parsi community when they target Feroz Gandhi. This is just rubbish and nonsense. The remark by Rahul Gandhi was banter, number one. Even if you assume it was not banter, the remark was at an individual who was a turncoat, a political turncoat. It has nothing to do with Punjabis or Sikhs or anything of that nature. It was a remark against an individual.
Okay,
Let's not try to
Joyita,
blow it out.
but Joyita, is that really needed in the discourse of the parliament right now to be taken seriously, to calling turncoats as traitors?
Vineet,
One second, Mr. Lali, I'll come to you. I want Joyita to weigh in on this. I'll come to you, Mr. Lali. I'll give you an opportunity. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
Joyita.
The fundamental problem is, you see, the way politics is, it is, but what I am saying is, you see, I mean, this particular Mr. Jain should not be fighting with us. You know, the people who are opposing his views. He should be going and fighting with BJP, because BJP has already made this into an issue. Okay, they have already, you go and check the tweets that are on posts on X that are coming. You go and check what Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri has written. There's a huge X comment on that. So I have said, you see, the BJP has already made it into an issue. And now if you think that you guys are going to disrupt parliament and whatever on Epstein or whatever nonsense, you think the BJP will
Epstein
not
is nonsense.
counter you with this? This is all about politics. If you play nasty, they will be nastier. And they have the numbers which you don't have. So I would say it is a political self-goal. And frankly, what my point is that it does not behove somebody like Rahul Gandhi, who is supposed to be the leader of the opposition in parliament, to behave like a rowdy street cadre of a political party. It does not behove him like that.
All right.
We expect better behavior from him.
All right. Nikhil, you want to come in, then we go to Mr. Lali. Quickly, Nikhil, make your point.
Thank you so much. So I don't think, I don't really realize why Ms. Basu is so eager not to criticize the BJP. We should be criticizing the BJP that instead of answering on what is the deal that they have inked with Donald Trump.
Don't be personal.
Ma'am,
okay?
you made a remark against me. I am countering your
Okay,
argument.
Joyita, let him finish. Joyita, let him finish. Joyita, let him
Ms.
finish.
Basu.
Let him finish. Let's not
Ms.
get
Basu.
personal, please. All right, let's be civilized.
Yes. Absolutely. I don't intend to get personal with Ms. Basu.
Joyita, let's be, all right, Joyita, we heard you. All right, calm down. Let him make his point.
I'm countering your view. You and I differ on our views. You countered my view. I'm countering your view that you are seeing a problem with the Congress for quote unquote doing a self goal. All right. But are we seeing any problems with the BJP who are trying to deviate from the important issues on what has been the deal that's been inked with Donald Trump? And you say that Donald Trump, he's a maverick. He goes around tweeting anything. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. But you're forgetting that the Prime Minister of our country, Prime Minister Modi, replied to Donald Trump's Truth Social post where he said, I thank you on behalf of 1.4 billion Indians for this deal. Now, am I not even supposed to believe my Prime Minister or the President of the US? Who do I believe? And why was the BJP going around celebrating this trade deal if no trade deal has really happened? It's just a bundle of lies. You raised the press conference by Piyush Goyal, the Commerce Minister, yesterday. In a 25-minute press conference, he did not answer a single question or did not give a single detail about the deal. However, he mentioned Rahul Gandhi 9 times, saying Rahul Gandhi should not be in politics. I don't even know what does Rahul Gandhi have to do with this deal. He can criticize the deal, he can support the deal, but that's not important. What is important is what are the particulars of the deal? Will we be spending $500 billion in the US every year? Will we allow agricultural imports from the US without any duties? Will we stop buying oil from Russia? Why was this deal announced
But
unilaterally by the President of the United States?
Nikhil, hold on. Nikhil, all right, Joyita, one second. All right, Joyita, 1 second. Nikhil, by virtue of a number of platforms who have been following this update, Joyita, hold on. By virtue of many platforms that have been reporting on this so-called deal, it has been made, hold on, Joyita. It has been made very, very clear that this is the initial phase, Nikhil. This is just the initial phase. This is not something that can happen overnight. Mr. Mishra wants to come and go on.
See, if either there is a deal or there is no deal, It cannot be there is a partial deal, it's going on. And if it is going on, give the details of what is going on. And why we have to speak of Rahul Gandhi? Rahul Gandhi clearly told today that Modi ji will not speak today in the parliament. I know that because he's scared of answering this question, and that is exactly what we saw. He the last moment he backed away because he does not have substantive material to speak about. There are a number of issues we want answer from Mr. Modi. He's just backing out because he doesn't have an answer to. Deal is one part. This whole China issue, Mr. Naravne's book, is another issue we want to have a clarity on, because we Modi ji has been time and again proved totally failed on the diplomatic front, totally failed on the security front, protecting our borders. So he's just shying away and creating an issue of nowhere, where Rahul Gandhi ji individual spoke about an individual who happens to be in Congress, who was his friend, and who betrayed ideology of a Congress party just to get a ministry berth in the BJP. Now Modi ji want to create whole debate, whole narrative around this one issue so that he can shy away from the very core fundamental which needs to be discussed in the parliament, which by the way our president spoke about in bit.
Okay. Mr. Lali, you want to come in this particular tangent? I think it's a free country. Everybody and anybody is free to choose which party they want to go to.
Absolutely, Vineet. And Mr. Nikhil Jain used two very strong words, rubbish and nonsense. And unfortunately, the Republic of India and most voters in the last three elections might not agree to what Nikhil has to say. No wonder from 404 seats they've come down to 47. So obviously they need to get up and smell the coffee that people are not aligning with your issues. People are not understanding what Congress stands for. That's one. And number two, if Rahul Gandhi finds him a traitor, then why does he say that you will come back to us? I wouldn't invite a traitor back to my party. Number three, diplomacy, that's a great discussion. We'll come back on a different day, but please understand, gentlemen, diplomacy is not a zero-sum game. It is not a McDonald's pizza that is going to come or a burger in 30 minutes. Handling Donald Trump is the toughest task in the world, the way that mercurial individual has treated everybody in the world. I think as an Indian, I'm proud because we did not succumb to him. Our leadership did not succumb to him, and finally he had to come. Not only did he come, he gave us the European Union, 27 nations, the second largest economy, as a complimentary gift. And my last point is that, we need to understand Punjab is a border state, and right now Punjab has many, many issues. So we should be very careful with Pakistan on one side, China on the other side. The way things are evolving, Iran could probably get attacked. So we need to be careful because handling not Punjabis, but Punjab is a very sensitive border
all right.
state.
I want to get a word in from Joyita very quickly. We have a paucity of time. Joyita, quickly please.
The thing is, you see, the more Rahul Gandhi does these things, and it's but natural the Congress will have to follow his cue and fall in line, the more irrelevant he is going to make his party. You go and talk to, the more they talk like this, so you talk to the general public. Sometimes I feel that they have no idea about what the people are thinking. They are clueless. And this is why they will go and say anything. Just go talk to the public. You want to be a serious opposition, be a serious opposition. Don't do nonsensical things like dancing outside, literally, jumping around outside the parliament and calling names to people.
Okay. All right.
People
Fair
are
enough.
not taking you seriously.
Fair enough.
Understand that.
All right. We have run out of time. Appreciate the discourse and the discussion. Thank you so much, everyone. We have some breaking news coming in now. Well, Prime Minister Modi will respond to the debate on the President's address in the